Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this Friday edition of Eagles 360 presented by Xfinity. First, the news of the day as head coach Doug Pearson confirmed that safety Rodney McLeod underwent surgery on his knee. The team has not yet determined whether or not he'll be placed on injured reserve. Now, Jay Ajayi is good to go for Sunday, while it'll be another week for Darren Sproles. As for wide receiver Alshon Jeffrey, he is questionable after missing the last 2 days of practice due to an illness, not his shoulder injury. Now, as the team prepares for Sunday's showdown with the Titans, they'll have to deal with a quarterback in Marcus Mariota who can beat you with his arm as well as his legs. Discipline will be the key.
Well, it puts everybody, defensively a little bit more on a sense of urgency with some of the zone read, and they do a lot of things, a multiple offense, whether it's zone read, whether it's wildcat situations with runners back there, and just even the play action pass that can come off of it. So it's a unique style. Our defense is very comfortable having obviously practiced and played against our offense. And it's a discipline. It's all about discipline, where your eyes are, training your eyes during the week, studying the film, and making sure your reads and your keys are right on point.
It's tough, man. He can do a little bit of everything, and your angles have to be really good. When he boots you, you have to be always aware of the zone read. Like when you play another team, you're thinking about your keys, but you're not thinking about zone read. Every play you have to think about, is there a zone read possibility? Could they run a pistol here or speed option? Like all that stuff, it's in your head before the snap, and hopefully it doesn't slow you down.
Defensive end Chris Long announced a new reading initiative on Friday called the First Quarter for Literacy. After donating his 2017 salary to fund educational opportunities, he explains why he now wants to focus on getting more books in the hands of kids.
It's personal for every kid. Hopefully one of your most cherished memories is getting read to as a kid by your parent. And I just think, less than half the kids in the country are getting that 20 minutes of reading a night, or getting that reading from their parents or guardians every night. So we're trying to build bigger at-home libraries and just reinforce the importance. And I think once people see how important it is, it's not just, hey, reading's important. We all know it's important, but when you see the statistics and how they tie into lifelong success, that's what made us get behind this.
The Eagles have the toughest defense in the league at home. However, it's a much different story on the road. Philly has allowed at least 27 points in each of its last 4 games away from Lincoln Financial Field, including the Super Bowl. What does the defense need to do to get going on the road?
We expect to win, obviously, all our home games, and then how we handle the road is important. I mean, there's travel involved. There's usually family or fans, at the hotel. There's always little distractions that pull guys, coaches in different directions, and so it's how we manage and handle those. I think can correlate to how you play on game day. If there's something, when you're at home, you're at home. You can go to your house and you're there, and it's a little more structure. But it's just how we handle the road. The crowd noise. Communication, all of that is a big part of the success that we had a year ago on the road, and we've got to maintain that again this year.
Just come out fast, come out, make plays early, and just set the tone. That's what we got to do. We got to be the ones to set the tone.
As Sunday's game comes into focus, let's rewind and recap the best sound bites of the week.
It just felt good to be out there today with my teammates, just flying around, being out there in the huddle. It felt pretty good. I think the sky's the limit for us. I mean, when we full strength, we got everybody. When we're a healthy team last year, I mean, we proved it last year. I mean, we didn't have everyone, but at the same time, we still a team where it's always a next man up mentality, no matter who's out there.
And like I said, I feel good. I wouldn't be out there on the field if I didn't. I'm ready to roll. I feel like it's been a minute since I played, and it was just 1 week. So I'm chomping at the bit to get out there. And it's not going to change my mentality at all, my mindset when I run and play. And so I'm just excited to be out there.
Corey, in particular, gave us flexibility to create all these different packages. But obviously, in the event something off happens, he's a veteran player, can play all of those snaps. I think at the end of the day, it comes down to preparation and, being able to trust whoever steps into that role to prepare in the same manner, to perform in the same manner. and obviously for all of us, from coordinators to teammates, putting each other in positions to succeed. And that's one thing I think we do well around here.
Well, hopefully, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, that's the coach's decision. But if I am going to be playing more plays, I'll be prepared, ready to go.
The Eagles hope to savor victory on Sunday, but until then, here's what you can sample in our On the Menu presented by Amoroso's. On Saturday, make sure to check out Inside the Eagles, where you can watch the inspirational story of how the Dutch Destroyer saved the life of Mighty Max. On game day, the fun begins at 12:30 p.m. with the Kickoff Show presented by Exalta. Once the clock hits all zeros, make sure to come back for the post-game show presented by Rico. Before we say goodnight, the Eagles mourn the passing of legendary safety Wes Hopkins, a member of the '91 Gangrene defense and one of the best players at the safety position in team history.